Hey, what's with the fancy wheels? Eddie gave it to us just for this job. Nice, huh? You drive. My head's still pounding from last night. We're going to Greenfield. Guess you hit the sauce pretty hard, too, huh? Yeah, I couldn't sleep either. Nothing a bottle of scotch couldn't fix, though. Head over to Greenfield. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Jeez, fine. So now can you tell me what this is all about? We're just gonna drive there, pop some guy, and drive away. Should be a piece of cake. What? Eddie said it's a favor for some family from another city. Unfinished business. Gave me this envelope and all the instructions. Said it's gotta be clean, and it's gotta be done today. Why the hell doesn't the other family just do it themselves? Eddie said they've been looking for this guy for a while, and he just found him. They're afraid that if it ain't done right away, the guy's gonna disappear again. Yeah, here's a picture. What does this guy do? Says here he ran his family out to the feds. Guy's gotta come. Wait, if he cooperated with the feds, that means he was under protection, right? What if he still is? He's been in for years. We're getting paid a few grand for the job, so it's more than worth the risk. I hope you say so. Hey, but right now, right? So, after he finishes this job, we'll split up and we'll throw it away. Says here they want us to give him a message before we do it. Here it is. Okay, got it. Hey, you see Eddie later? Not a word about yesterday. He was never there. They're street souls delivering egg food young. Get it? Yeah, you think I used to, VITO? Jury's still out on that one, pal. Just making sure you don't slip up, that's all.
Mr. Angelo,
Yes?
Mr. Salieri sends his regards.
Like I said,
This thing is about 6 feet tall.
Not so
Dark hair.
fast. Look,
Afternoon, Mr. Scarlett. So what can I do for you, sir? Your license plate. For you, no problem. There you go. Look at the design. Fish ain't biting much today, huh? We gotta find a better spot. Boy, you said it, Wayne. And this ain't your car, any car. Well, we'll keep working on the fishing part. But I got some sweat cola right here to help with the heat. Now that is the spot. Now we just need to find the fishing spot. Thanks, Theo. Appreciate the business.
hey,
VITO! Hey, thanks for coming by. I knew I could count on you.
what for?
Frank's organizing a sit-down with the other bosses, and he took almost all my guys as bodyguards. So I don't have nobody around to handle this here job for me.
Derek, these guys still don't want to work.
What? Why?
Because of that deadbeat you fired.
Hey,
Shit. Well, VITO, that other thing will have to wait. Can you help us out here with this first?
what's happening?
Well, this deadbeat didn't come to work for a whole week. Pretended he was sick. Total bullshit. So I fired his ass. Anyway, some of his buddies are upset, and they're threatening to strike. All I gotta do is show up with a few guys who look like they mean business. That'll scare them, and they'll forget all about it. I give you $1,000. So you win?
All right, I ain't gonna say no to that kind of money.
All right. All you need to do is stand behind me and look tough. Right, Steve?
We'll see.
So, what's the problem here, fellas?
We want you to give Big John his job back.
It's me that decides who gets hired and fired around here, and I say he's fired.
All we're asking is for you to hire him back. He's got a family. He needs a job.
I've made my decision.
See, I told ya!
Easy does it, Vinny. We want to do this peacefully.
We bust our asses day in and day out for this fat fuck! And if anything ever happens to us, he'll screw us over just
Lower your
like he did
voice now,
John.
young man. I don't want to hear another word about that fucking dead.
Who you calling a deadbeat? A crate fell on the poor guy while he was working. For you! Broke both his damn hands.
Well, that's his fucking problem, not mine. And I suggest you get back to work before somebody else's hands get
You
broken.
goddamn bastard!
You fellas are really starting to piss me off.
There's no need for violence. Please, put it down. We don't want no trouble.
Don't look that way to me. Right now, looks like you got big trouble, don't you? Now, if you all don't want to start looking for new jobs, you'll be back to work in the next 10 minutes. You see, Vito, all they do is bitch and moan.
Vito? You're Scoletta's boy, ain't you? Your dad used to talk about you all the time. You look just like him. But what are you doing working for this bastard? After what he did to your old
Shut
man?
your fucking mouth right now.
Don't listen to him, Vito. He's full of shit. Come on, let's go.
Full of shit, huh? That bastard killed your father, Vito.
What?
They're just trying to get under your skin.
Derek?
Hey, stop pointing that gun
Why
at
don't
me.
you ask him how your dad drowned that night?
We seen him take a walk with Steve. And then Steve come back alone. And all wet.
Stop pointing that thing at me.
What the hell happened with my father, Derek?
You nuts or what? Who are you gonna trust, me or these now unemployed losers? We known each other for a long time, Vito. Think of
Why
all
were
the
you
things...
all wet, Steve? You dive in and try to save him?
Because he wouldn't stay
Keep
underwater.
your mouth shut! Vito, you swore an oath. I was there. Our loyalty to the family is greater than to our own families.
Tell that to my mother.
Should I kill him?
No, not here. We'll settle things with him later. You disappoint me, Vito. You really do.
I'm gonna do a hell of a lot more than disappoint you, Derek.
Your dad.
Not right now. I gotta get that fuck before he runs away.
Time to teach that fat fuck a lesson.
Vinny, where'd you get that?
Doesn't matter.
Gonna feed you to the rats.
You're gonna die here, Vito. Just like your father.